What's up, y'all? What's going on? It's Louis. I'm back here. I know it's been a while since I've been on this thing. I know I'm like, you know what? I've been up with my other social media, but I haven't been up on YouTube or nothing like that. So like, you know what? I think it's time to make a video. It's been a while because I've kind of been trying to work more on myself lately. Been trying to concentrate on my fitness goals and my workouts and my diet and all that. So I've kind of put all myself and all my mind into that. Quick update. I'm now 245 pounds. At my heaviest, I was 335. So far, I'm down 90 pounds. And it's been about probably about a little over 3 months. I mean, what can I say? 90 pounds in 3.5 months. My goal was to hit 90 pounds by my birthday, which was going to be 6 months since the VSG surgery. And obviously, I'm going to hit that. Well, I'm going to hit that probably in almost half of that time, which is 3.5 months. That's incredible. A little quick update just for you guys that if you don't follow me on social media or you don't know, what my daily routine is. I want to tell you a little bit about my daily routine, how it is as far as, besides work, in other words, but as far as my, workout routine and all that. I've been trying to go as much to the gym as I can. I try to go at least 6 times a week, especially now with all this energy that I have. With all this energy that I have and everything, I don't even know what to do with it. So I need to put it to good use. I've been cycling. I picked up that, and I love that. Let me tell you about cycling. I love that. Besides the fact that it is a, excuse me. Besides the fact that it is a great workout, burn a lot of fat and everything. It is such a, I guess, I don't know if I would say stress reliever because I don't really have so much stress in my life anymore. But it clears my mind. It's relaxing when you're driving, having the wind hit you and when you're riding and all that. So I love that. You know what I'm saying? Great workout at the same time while you feel, it feels great. It feels good to do. I also started doing the Orange Theory Fitness. If you guys have not heard about that, it is an hour class that it's an hour class of high intensity training. Half of the class, 30 minutes, you're in the treadmill and you're in the rower, and you're going back and forth, but you have a trainer that's telling you and pushing you, to your limit or to what you can, so you can burn more fat. And it's all high intensity, non-stop. Once you're done with the cardio, then you move over to the weight training, and there's several. You do different sets of different workouts, and it's all full body. Of course, you burn more fat, so you're doing your strength training and you're doing cardio, so you're burning, lots of calories, lots of fat, and it's great. When I first started, 15-20 minutes, I wanted to die. I felt like dying. I wanted to give up, but I stuck with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. The first class I took, even the first 2-3 classes, I would only make half the class, 30 minutes, and I just couldn't no more. Because it was a lot on my body, it was a lot on myself, because since I wasn't eating so much, wasn't getting as much calories in me. I'll get to that point right now about my eating. But I still eat, I get full, yeah, but for the type of workout that I was doing, I was not eating, tremendously large amounts of food that I needed, for the energy. So it took a while for my body to to adjust to those high intensity workouts. But now, that I've adjusted to that, and I've been able to get more snacks in to eat. High carb, I try to stay low carbs, but high protein, low carb snacks. I'm sorry. I do carbs sometimes because that does help with some of the energy. When I know I'm gonna have a real long bike ride, or I'm gonna have a real high intensity workout the next day. The day before, I try to eat carbs, or right after that, I'll eat carbs. Eggs, beans, things like that. That high protein does have carbs, but they're good carbs, so that's great. Then I also been going to the gym. The gym, I go and I have my own workout routine for every day. Hit the muscles. You do back and bi, chest and tri. Regular stuff like that. So I always try to stay active. Now I don't do all 3 in the same day. I wish I had the time, and if I had the time, I know I'll have the energy to do it. But I don't have the time to do all 3 in every day. So I just kind of change it up depending on my schedule, depending on how I feel that day. If I do the high intensity class, that's all I do that day, because it is rough. But it challenges myself. It makes me challenge myself every time I'm there. So that's how I grow. Cycling, I try to do it every day, every other day. Started off with putting in a few miles in the bike, to now I'm doing 10 plus miles in the bike. And that's a lot for, a beginner, I feel it. But the goal is to, keep improving, keep growing on that, and hopefully start entering some races, some competitions. I know, I want to just do it for the fun, for the exercise, for the socializing, going out, meeting new people, meeting people with the same goals and the same type of likes and interests as well. That's how they say, surround yourself with good people and people with the same dream and same vision as yourself, and you'll have success. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just be as positive as I can right now, trying to keep my mind going, trying to keep my mind strong and growing. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about this whole fitness, nutrition, and everything, the whole lifestyle, because it is definitely a new lifestyle. And one thing I would have to say is, if you really, really, really want to, real big results or good drastic results, the secret is, or at least I would say the main thing is that you have to make it a lifestyle. There's no way around it. It can't be like, oh, today I feel like I'm gonna cheat, or like, today I don't feel like working out, and I don't feel like doing this, I don't feel like doing that. No, like, you have to live this lifestyle all the time. From the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, that's all I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about my weight loss. I'm thinking about the gym. What am I gonna do that day? What time I'm gonna go? I'm thinking about my food. I'm planning my food out. What am I gonna eat right now? What am I gonna eat later? And I'm always looking at the nutrition on what I'm eating, because I want to make sure that I'm feeding myself and I'm feeding my body with the right nutrition that I need for these workouts. So it's been great. Man, I got lost. Someone walked by me. I saw, and I got distracted, so now I got to catch myself again. But I'll just cut it short. We're talking about the food. I do eat a lot of eggs, a lot of scrambled eggs, boiled eggs, same thing too. I do like to eat refried beans on days that I have heavy workouts, or I know that the next day I'm gonna have a real heavy workout. I eat them beans because it has protein, good protein, a little high on carbs, but they're good carbs. So you need some type of carbs. But besides that, on other days, I try to stay high protein, low carbs, which is a bunch of chicken, a bunch of fish, things like that. No breads, no sodas, no sugary drinks. All I drink is water all the time. My fluid, I'm able to intake a good amount of fluids. I don't really have a problem with that. So thank God I'm good with that, because I know other people with the VSG, they have that problem. Like I said, no alcohol. I haven't drank no alcohol. That I stayed away. Occasionally, sometimes I'll drink a Gatorade, because when I have real intense workouts, which I know it's a sugary drink, but it's all right. It's for the electrolytes that you need sometimes to recover after you have a real long workout or a heavy workout. So that's pretty much what's been my diet. That's been my exercise plan. I'm down 90 pounds and counting. I know probably in a few months, or next time I make a video and you see me, or I even see myself on the video or anything, I'm gonna be way lighter than I am right now. The goal is to be 185 to 200. That's kind of like my main goal, where I want to be. But I want to be 185, between 185 200. But I want to be lean. I want to be ripped, and I want to be cut. I don't want to just be regular. I want to push myself to the limit, to be the best that I can, the best that I can in myself, the best version of myself, and the healthiest version of myself. Talking about health as well. If you listen to my other videos, or if you didn't know, before all this, before I did this, my health was out of control. It was really getting to a point to where it was real bad. Like I was diagnosed with diabetes, high blood pressure, all that bad stuff. They wanted me to start medication, and I did start it for a couple weeks, but I just didn't like it. I didn't want to do that. I couldn't accept the fact that I allowed myself to get that big, that I had to take medication for myself. I didn't like it. I hated it. So that's why I did something about it. That's why I felt like I've tried so many diets all my life, and I would lose weight, I would go down, but then I would gain it back, and this and that, and I've struggled so much. So I felt like the VSG, the vertical gastric sleeve that I got surgery, was my way to, to get my health under control, because that was the main thing. Of course, yeah, you want to lose weight, you want to look better, you want to feel better. Yeah, that's great. That's definitely a plus. I'm sorry. But the main thing was my health, because without my health, I mean, none of this mattered. Nothing that I have going on for myself in my life matters. Friends, family, and all that. None of it matters if I'm not going to be if I'm going to be around long enough to experience life and enjoy life. So I had to do something about it. I haven't gone back to the doctor yet to check to see where my AC1 numbers are as far as my diabetes and sugar and all that. And I'll probably be going once I hit my 100 total weight loss first goal. That was the plan. So I'm waiting for that. But I do check my blood sugar every now and then. Excuse me. I do check my blood sugar every now and then, and I have to say it is perfect all the time. Fasting blood sugar, 2 hours after I eat, I check my blood sugar, and it is perfect. It is between 80 and 90. When I was way over, my sugar levels were way over 300 all the time, which was real bad. And my blood pressure, perfect all the time. So I have to say the best thing about this is, besides feeling great, is my health. It is under control. I've never felt so, I mean, you've probably heard me say this a million times before and be a million and one. What's it called? I feel so alive. That's my only way I know how to describe, what I'm going through right now, what I'm feeling, and I feel alive. And, I'm trying to do these YouTube videos, and, I'm trying to use Instagram now as my platform for my weight loss journey. Because when I first started looking into all this and seeing if this was the right thing for me, if this is what I wanted to do, I spent hours on YouTube all the time researching videos and looking at other people's journeys. And I looked at the good, I looked at the bad, because a lot of people have different things. Some people do have complications, other people don't. I mean, it just really all depends on how good you take care of yourself. And I have to say 0 complications. Maybe just like, I think one time I did have a little bit of complications. I ate some lamb. Chops, and they weren't cooked right, and I think it kind of messed up my stomach. It just, I couldn't eat like for the rest of the day. I had stomach pains. That was the only thing. So you kind of learn the hard way on what I can eat and what I can, what I can and what I can't eat. Make sure that everything is cooked. That's the only complications that I've had with this surgery. Day of the surgery, very little gas pains, not even. It's like, honestly, if it wasn't for me looking at myself in the mirror or feeling different or feeling this good, I wouldn't even know, or I wouldn't even feel like I had this surgery. I feel like a regular person. Only difference is that now I'm able to control my my food intake, and I live a different lifestyle, as a lot more active. So I mean, I love it. It's great. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off with that. Thanks for looking at this video. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to either message me on here or message me on any social media, on Instagram or whatever. I'll post the links down below if you want to follow me on my page, where I try to just kind of post motivational stuff as far as my progress pics and all that, because I feel like, I feel like my glass is overflowing right now with all that I have going on, with all these changes and all these great things that are happening with me. I feel like my glass is overflowing, so I want to share that with as much people as I can get to, as much people as I can reach. Maybe I won't even reach hundreds of people, thousands of people. Maybe I'll just reach 1 or 2. I mean, I don't know. Like, that's all that matters to me. Just to reach one person, to get out there and, just move, be active, change your eating habits, and how I did it. I ended up getting the the VSG surgery, and I'm not to push that on anybody, and I will never push that on anybody. It is your own choice. But this is what worked for me. This is what's working for me. It is amazing. I've tried everything, and this is working for me. But if you feel like this is not for you, you feel like you can do this other ways, or there's, naturally or whatever, then hey, that's great. Do it. Most importantly, what you got to do, you got to put in the work. And the key is you got to be consistent. Consistency is the key. That's the only way. Consistency and patience. Because you have to have patience as you're working out, and you're going to have times where you're going to doubt yourself that, man, I only lost 1 pound this week and I've been working out all week. Well, what's going on? What's happening? What am I doing wrong? Have patience. Take a step back, look back at what you did that week. What did you eat? How many calories did you intake? How many calories did you burn? All that, and once again to say, I'm not, a nutritionist. I'm not a, gym rat with all this bro science, and I didn't go to school for this to know all this type of things. This is just stuff that I've just researched and try to learn as much as I can, for myself, and, because knowledge is power, so I'm trying to feed my brain as much as I can about living a healthy lifestyle so I can, use that and hopefully be successful. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I look forward to maybe getting some of your questions and hopefully helping some of you guys out. Thank you.